Okay, I'm sorry. Let's start over again. Ugh, it's a bee in here. Anyway, it's Ishtar of Raw, and it is August 27, 2026. It's after 1 going on 2 something, I guess. But anywho, my enemy trying to send a bee around me. But anyway, Cover, Bill Duke movie. It was a pretty interesting movie. I liked it. I mean, I liked it. It was a good movie. The characters, they were pretty deep. It's like my ex-lovers who want to stay in my energy, they act like this movie. Maybe they know Bill Duke. I don't know, because, you know, everybody want to be trying to have somebody as a scapegoat and sacrifice the innocent so they can try to look innocent and then try to be in the limelight. Now over here, okay, that's a no-go. Okay, so I don't know, you better go back to the Illuminati, whoever you trying to, you know, make the deal with, because it ain't working over here. It's a no-go. That's for any female and any male trying to sacrifice Wula. It's not happening, okay? It's not happening. Now, let's go back to the movie. Now, the thing some women put up with, I had to redo this because I made a mistake and started messing with my volume, and then it cut the video off. So hopefully that saboteur who cloning my phone, who keep trying to copy me, one-up me, isolate me and my videos, and then pay YouTube to show hers, that same stuff gonna get you right in trouble. You better start looking up different prisons that you might be attending and see how you can do some witchcraft when you get up in there with those other MEAN, Mean Girl Club. Yeah, because they ain't gonna care nothing about you. Now let's continue about the movie. Okay, now the one couple, the light-skinned guy, his wife going crazy. As a matter of fact, I think she committed suicide. Why not just, I mean, if you love somebody and they ain't treating you right, and you love them and they ain't treating you right, and you sitting up there suffering, I mean, some things we go through is so crazy. So crazy. But if somebody do spell work on you because they got a image to uphold, and I think that's what one of the problem was with that particular couple. They had an image. They didn't want to let go of the image, so they would just stay there and suffer. That ain't ever happening over here. Anywho, so anywho, he can go do what he want to do. He was into men, and she's sitting up there drinking and drugging and looking like death walking, pretty much. And so anyway, then the other couple, he was a little bit more smooth, kind of like for in the movie with Tyler Perry movie for Color Girls, where her husband secretly eyeballing men and they giving the signal, or at the end of the movie in Cover, they say, oh, let me get the dust out your eye. I mean, that's the symbolism to let them know I'm down with the brown stuff, I guess. I don't know. But anywho, dust out your eye. I guess it is singular. It's a singular thing in the. Anywho, I ain't trying to go there, child. Anywho, that's what they said in the movie. Let me get the dust out your eye. So, you know, she loved her husband. They had 2 little children. And his lover seduced her, not seduce her into a loving relationship, but a friendship, and he was also a photographer. Imagine that. This whole movie seemed like what my exes did to me. The one lady that was innocent and loving her family, loving the situation, not knowing her husband was into something else. And then these same jokers I'm talking about, these exes, they want to still be in my energy, and I ain't even with none of that. I'm not with you cheating with a female or a male. And quite frankly, I am confident in self that if you did that, see, the whole thing with me is when I know something is, then I just know, right? And then for you to keep trying to come over here when you know I don't play that. I don't want nothing to do with any of you, especially when y'all done paid for spell work to have me D-I-E-D or D-E-A-D, excuse me, D-E-A-D. Why would I want you in my intimate space? You already was there when you was poisoning my food and doing different things to me. But because you got greed on your mind and you took something that belongs to voila. And so now you wanted the FBI looking at me. And I just want to believe that the FBI looking at everybody. And what they see me doing, probably going to this place, trying to see if I can get me a safe thing to eat. But I went to one establishment, and they goofy tail was acting goofy and stupid, want to overcharge. And I was like, oh, I thought it was this price. Oh, no, that's only, I wanted a veggie thing. No, that's only for chicken. Okay. Thank you. I'll just leave then, okay? Because I said what I said and I wanted what I wanted for the price you used to give it to me to. So if you are included with the cluster ducks, that's F-U-C-K-E-D. Not my problem, okay? That's your problem, and you gonna stand up in it with your chicken. Now, anyway, all I'm saying is to both my exes or any ex, I need for y'all to go away. I need for you to stop doing what you're doing, because don't nobody want you. I don't want you. At least, let me say that I don't want you. As a matter of fact, you're a nuisance. You're a heretic, and you're acting like the road runner, chasing after something that don't want you, chasing after something that don't belong to you, chasing after something that got you caught up. All your little dirty deeds is out. separate the wheat from the tare. I mean, if there was an investigator, he just clocking it, writing it down. Oh, so we got Pam Bondi doing this, we got blah 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 doing this. Anywho. And then I was watching another thing that said that the Attorney General operates as the attorney for the people. That's a little vast. Or are you talking about the whole people in their district, or the whole people of the state? I mean, because if that's the case, well, Attorney General, former Attorney General Pam Bondi, you failed collectively. That's all I can say, because the people that are doing things to me, I do believe that they are doing human trafficking. They're into drugs. They're probably into armed guns and stuff too, because there was one incident when I was in West Palm, and I believe this was also staged too. But where my daughter lived, there was a house across the street that was John and I were coming, I guess, getting into West Palm, and something was going on with Danielle and the across the street neighbor. And John suggested, oh, let me go get my GUN. So my grandchildren, and Danielle just went on in the house, and he came back with some big behind shotgun. But like I said, I think that was staged, because he was staged to come into my life. And unfortunately, at the time I didn't know this, but my daughter knew about this. So everybody was trying to play me for a fool, and I guess they were getting away with it for a span. So, you know, with this little group and their little criminal organized ring, I believe they do it all. So while you sitting up here trying to agitate me, and you the one doing drugs, human trafficking, pedophilia, putting cameras in people's houses or spaces where other people are, where a camera shouldn't be, and they have no knowledge of you doing it, like when you did it to me, and you're selling it on the black web, making money off of other people's privacy or devastation. Or if they have little children, that's where it comes in at, where you're a pedophile. Why are you watching somebody else's child? Randy, John, Kenny, Sandra. Why are you doing those type of things like you did to me? Right? You're watching me grow up as a teenager. You're doing spells on me because I didn't know you was a witch, Sandra, right? You're doing spells on me, so you watching me be a rebellious teenager. And you're taking footage, and then you try to use that in the court of law when you were supposed to give me something that don't belong to you. So instead, you got a whole crew of people after me, like the Road Runner, but all y'all going to somebody's prison, unless you going to the coffin first. I don't know. Quite frankly, don't care. But what I do know is you're in trouble. Something's wrong with all of y'all. Okay? And then for these exes to want to be up in my energy and you acting like that, those men on that movie The Cover, I don't think so. You don't go back out there to the crowd that entertain that kind of foolishness, because I don't entertain that kind of foolishness. Not even when we met, I don't entertain that kind of foolishness. And you knew this. My family knows this. But instead you try to say lies like Sandra when we're talking on the phone. I'll say something and you will say, I don't understand you. Well, this is what I say to that. If you don't understand me, then what was the question after that explanation? You didn't ask one. What is it that you didn't understand? You're trying to project. So people, don't let nobody do that to you. Cut them off in mid-sentence and tell them, I'll talk with you later or not. Because if you understand English, if I wasn't speaking in another tongue of language, then you overstand and understand what I was saying. But if you did that to me as a little child and it worked, and then you say you don't understand, and then you actually gave an explanation that was wrong information, misguiding a child, and then tried to record me, and then later on use it against me, that sound more like it. But as I got older, it seemed like your old ass didn't change, because when somebody get older and they overstand and understand English, they be like, what are you talking about? You don't understand me. I'm speaking English, you fool. Do you understand that? Do you understand that I just called you a fool, Sandra? At 80 something, and you still act like you're in middle school? A middle school fool? That I want nothing to do with you. So what you need to do is tell the truth. Give me what belongs to me. Carry your old dusty butt in that courtroom and figure out what you're going to do with those tax evasions, tax problems. All y'all got tax problems. And all y'all probably done started a business or something, or stole some property, or put some property in my name. And if I find out, that will be a no-go. I'm going to tell you to get out. If you got a car in my name, I'm going to tell the repo to come pick it up. Because you can't have nothing after you tried to steal it and then red run me. Do you understand that, or do you still act like, I don't understand you, nigga? You understand what I'm saying? And that goes for ALLYOU. Okay? So as long as we understand one another, then you need to know, stop doing spell work, all of you little cliques and schisms and church liars, secret society. Stop it. God's hands is on me, and I'm glad about it, 'cause it keeps me free, 'cause I am everything God says I am. And you ain't gonna keep saying something differently, okay? 1, 2, 3. I live under an open heaven, and it's open and available to me. Hello, somebody. Ashe, ashe. And no, this is not being cocky. It's being confident, knowing that y'all did this, that, and then some. And I'm still here, August 27, 2026. And I'm glad about it, that the will of my foes, God said no, did not overtake me and swallow me up like you wanted it to. Hello? Ashe. I'm so glad about my divine beings who war for me. Hallelujah. And my divine angels who protect me in the human form and in the unseen. Now, what I really do need for y'all to know is just stop it. Give it up. I heard somebody say when you lie, it's like rottenness to your bones. Now, do y'all understand that? Tell me what that means. Why don't y'all make a video about it? A video about that. Like when you lie, it's like rottenness to your bones. Do that mean you're going to be dying soon or something like that? Or do that mean your life gonna be glorious and blissful because you on somebody's heels trying to take them out with you? Misery love company, but I'm not your company. I'm not your friend. I'm not even your kin for some of you. So therefore, get out my door, my window, my back door, and go somewhere, because you ain't welcome over here no more. Period. Okay? That's what you need to know. So every plot, plan, scheme you try to devise against me, I decree is coming back to you. I am liberated. I am chosen. I am of the light. I am not dark like you. You don't like what I say? Well, then stop playing in my energy, because I ain't like you. I don't do the things that you do. And you cannot have what's mine. And that's on period. So, anywho, people, yeah, that movie was very interesting. And if anybody is experiencing those things, and you know, love does hurt sometimes, but what's the best outcome? Now, you stay with somebody that you love, but they don't love you, and then they just keep stomping you further into the ground. Like I said, there was a lady in Cocoa where I grew up, and no, they live in Titusville, actually. And her husband, he was attractive, but she was also attractive too. And I seen them right before a lot of this bull crap jumped off. And she was looking rough, but he was still looking decent. Either he was a narcissist breaking that woman down and siphoning her beauty and energy by mistreating her, because he was known to be a hoe. And that's a fact. He wasn't hoeing with me, but he was known to be a hoe. So, you know, maybe them women he hoeing with probably attacking her like my scummy bummy exes and they hosey bozies and sisters that they sleeping with attacking me and stuff. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Return all that back to them. I had to learn how to protect myself from these stupid people, because they are... Y'all better be thinking about prison life, because I'm thinking that something going down. I'm thinking that it's some boots on the ground and some of y'all gonna get picked up. Trying to be road runner, road blocker in my life, something finna start stopping in your life. And you gonna find yourself, in the movies, how you sitting there in the detective asking you questions, and you gonna be like, I don't know. Oh, you don't know now. Well, let me show you the evidence that we got. Boom, boom, boom. Because remember, y'all put me on the FBI watch list. Hey, FBI, how y'all doing? If y'all listening, how y'all doing? Can you tell me what you find out about me, that is? And then if I go ahead and interact with the FOIA, can I get my information? I just want likes to know. If I call there, can I get my information? Oh, you need a case. Something that Pam Bondi didn't do for me. Now, is it Todd Blanchy or whatever it is? I'm sorry for messing up your name. But Blanchy, do you have my case file? I'm going to have to call you. I know y'all got some trouble in Washington, 1600 Pennsylvania Street. Well, Malcolm X warned us about that too. This court system sometimes just ain't for everybody. It's for some people, like I said on yesterday, y'all like for us to look at y'all stupid stuff that y'all fabricate. That is a LIE. And before you do all that, you go in wherever you go and do rituals so people be blind, except the ones that say, I don't believe them, they are a liar, 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 liar. And then they start looking at y'all like they did the frog in 5th grade biology with the formaldehyde fluid. Oof. Child, that part of it, dissecting the frog, got on my nerves. But dissecting the frog was pretty interesting. It just was the smell. Okay. But anyway, it was very interesting. Now, everybody need to do that with the news, because somebody be lying. Yeah, I need to run that back by the CEO of United Healthcare. Play it back, run it back. Dissect it. Where he at? All you see is the person running in a blank shot that could have just been a spark that they do on the movies. Cause remember, they put out How to Get Away with Murder. Teaching people on the DL, their little flunkies who wanna get rich quick. And change their identity when they feel like it and stuff like that, and people know about it, and child. But this is the day and age that we living in, because God say I need to destroy the city of AI. So AI could be artificial intelligence. Artificial mean is something shady. It's not for real. It's fake. It's a copycat. It could be deleted. It can be destroyed. So that could be humans and some robotic technologies and stuff that's messing with human beings that have no clue that their life is always on blast. There was something that was being spoke about to the Strauss strategy. I gotta look more into that President Trump know about, where all the citizens are being looked at. But isn't that what Edwin Snowden warned us about? The one that was allowed to escape to another country because he blew a whistle and he was supposedly, somebody was after him. but he got away and was able to sell his story and stuff like that, and come out with that the United States of America is watching everybody. Didn't Edward Snowden tell us that? And everybody just like, what is he talking about? Like Sandra, what did he just say? A bleep, bleep, bleep. Y'all didn't hear what he said? Something wrong with you. Wake up. Stay off that marijuana, that cocaine, and stop drinking so dang much. Get some sleep and stop being in the cemetery doing spell work on people. Period. Okay? Now, anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and go. That's just something for y'all to put on y'all mind. Okay? Let's see this video stopping at 30:39.